I love the original film and the opportunity to not do a remake, but do a 3-movie series, a 4.5-hour-long story that explores these characters much further and deeper than in what you can do in a normal movie. It was just an opportunity that I couldn't pass by. Well, we looked long and hard for our final girl, and Mads just embodies this kind of an ordinary girl in an extraordinary situation. And it took somebody with real mental and physical strength to be able to handle this shoot. And then when it comes to other actors in the cast, I can't really talk about them much because anybody could be a stranger.
Well, been a big fan of horror movies and The Strangers, and we thought, well, what if we took this concept from the Brian Bertina movie and said, what if we split it into 3 movies that take place one after the other, not years later, but minutes later. And it was like, I think we can come up with something great, and here we are for number 2.
That there's so much more to the story than the original one. I mean, obviously the original movie is great. I think the first chapter did a very good job of transmitting that idea, but it went on to so much. And, I think something that could interest audiences would be like, where did the strangers come from? Why do they do what they do? I think that's something that I would, as an audience member, look forward to.
I still haven't actually seen the movie yet, so I don't know. I'm going in a little bit blind, but I did read the script, and I just think just this harrowing journey that's almost a maze. The setting really becomes a prominent character. I mean, Madelaine is brilliant. She's an incredible scream queen, an incredible talent. Not only that, but she was a producer on all 3 films, and so she was helping us make sure we made our days and helping us with the marketing and just really pushing everything out there. So I really respect her a lot, and she's a great leader.
Yeah, so at the beginning of Chapter 2, you're picking up right where Chapter 1 left off. Maya has just gone through an emotional loss of her boyfriend, has just been stabbed in the stomach, and is dealing with an overwhelm of feelings and emotions. And very quickly, you start seeing her rise to the challenge of becoming a survivalist and having to choose between her humanity and what makes her herself and survival. And you kind of get to watch that in real time in movie 2 to get to where we need to get to for movie 3. Shooting 3 films at once, honestly, because I was on a TV show for so long, it was like boot camp for things like this, so I'm very thankful that I got to do Riverdale. It was Charles always said that was like his Juilliard, and I really feel that. And it was nice shooting 3 films at once because that meant that there was enough stake and excitement and want for the franchise to continue. It's really unusual for an actor to know they're going to get 3 films in one go. So I'm thankful because I keep having releases every year. It's great.
I think horror is having such a moment right now, and it's so exciting. And so the Strangers franchise has such a wonderful following, so I'm very grateful to be part of it.
I cannot give too much away because my character is sort of a thread inside the franchise. You're gonna see him hop up at some point. I don't want to say anything else. I can't give it away, guys. Just watch it. Watch this one, watch the 3rd one. Once you see the whole thing, you have to see all 3. And then you'll kind of go, oh, and that's all I can say. Oh, that's all.
It's more cat and mouse this time. 1 is kind of an ambush, I feel like, and a real struggle, and this one is more, there's more push and pull between victim and pursuers.
To be honest with you, it's a huge franchise that I think people have liked for a really long time, just because it is so personal to people. I think that scare factor of someone being in your house that you don't know is something that everyone lives with day to day. And so making a huge franchise off of that, I think, is the smartest idea ever. And it never gets not scary. No.